Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. We got Crimson, Bearded Fisherman, Elizabeth, Renee. I went in there and said that you just drove in the driveway and you'll be down here as soon as you could. So, yeah, and that was at 6:11. So, yeah, you got down there and set up and everything as fast as you could.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hi, CPR.
He's in a lot of pain. Tylenol not working, back not going to do it anymore. Just going to call the doctor in the morning and see if he can get in.
All right, Phil, take care of you, sweetheart. Yeah, you can't be lifting her and doing that. You just can't. All right. You take care of you, Phil. Keep us posted. Hello, Kathy Garn. How you doing, lady?
Look what I
and
got.
Ed Warrior. What? Oh, you got the things to fix your little pole punchy. Yay! Yay!
And look how teeny they go down to.
Oh, they go down to teeny tiny. Almost thread size.
Yeah, this is tiny. Actually, It is kind of comparative to my thread.
Make me small and you big.
I am big. I'm like, They can't see you at all right now.
Oh, well, guess what? On StreamYard, it's not that way. It used to work on StreamYard that I could go little. Now it's not. Why? Holy cow. It's pretty doggone close to your thread size.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That's how small it goes down to. I didn't need that one, though.
Hi, Milo.
I see someone yelling my name. Who is that? Crimson yelled for me.
Yeah, Tori. Yeah. And White Indoraptor, hi there, and hi, Milo.
I needed...
Oh, Crimson got her package.
1/16. Yay! They said it wouldn't be there for 2 more days.
Yay, yay.
Oh, Milo, because you're buying the Rango tools, your Allen wrench is a 1/16. I don't know what the equivalent is in
metric.
Let me see. Might be this one.
And White Indo said, thanks for the little trinkets, Tori. I love them.
1.5 millimeter. 1.5 millimeter or 1/16 Allen wrench to change out the little teeth.
Crimson said, the spider web is up. Yay! And did you hear where I told you that White Indo said, thank you for the little trinkets, Tori? She loves them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I figured if I was going to send something, might as well just, do it. It's little stuff. It's nothing major, but it made me feel good to send it. I felt I needed to send it.
Yeah. Milo says they'll make sure they get one.
Yeah, make sure you have one. That way it took a while for me to actually break my tooth, so to speak. And it's my fault. It's not a Rango tool thing. This is a Tori hammered on something she had no business hammering on. And I broke the tip. I split the tip.
Split it, yeah. Well, that'll teach you not to do that. What did you hit? Do you know what you hit?
I don't remember. But it won't happen again.
Oh, Ed got his renewal driver's license in the mail today. Fantastic. And Milo says he'll make sure he gets a little 1/16 or a 1.5 millimeter.
Yeah, if you have tools, you might already have one.
Yeah.
They're small, not the smallest, but they're small. I don't think it's any bigger than my needle. No,
Yeah.
close to the size of my needle.
Yeah.
Mike McDermott.
Hello, Mike McDermott.
So now he's got some new teeth.
Yay.
See if I can.
Well, I got into my lemon cookies today.
And they're all gone.
No, no, no. They come two in a pack. They come two batches. You know,
So you
they
ate one batch.
ate one batch. Right.
So you ate half of your cookies.
Right. Of my
And,
lemons. I
and
have
how
not
many
opened the
servings?
I haven't opened the gingers yet.
And how many servings did you just eat?
How many servings is in a package?
Whew. Uh-huh. And I do that just to mess with Marcia because I'm going to tell you right now, if she ate 5 people's worth of cookies and gained a pound, it'd be a good thing.
Yeah, it's not like 2, 4. I ate 3.5 servings. Two cookies is considered a serving.
One
And
point
I ate 7 cookies.
16.
Yeah, we won't discuss it. And oh, we are in real trouble. If my blood sugar isn't frickin' out of sight, it's going to be a miracle. But we won't talk about that. Hello, Linda K. I know I love lemon cookies. Oh, they're so good.
So I'm writing myself a note that my Rango Tools uses a 1/16th.
Right.
And then these broke teeth can go away. So I went to the doctor today.
Yay.
For my
And
knee.
uh-huh.
He took x-rays.
Mm-hmm.
Then he made me get on the table and made me pull my pants up so he could see my knee. And then he wiggled my knee and he did this to my knee and he did that to my knee. And he goes, I told you were going to be stuck with racing stripes on your knee, right? And I'm like, yeah, I know. So I ain't worried about the scars because I told him that because I had 2 scars. One was too far left, one was too far right. So he went down between them. And he was apologizing to me before surgery. He goes, this one's too far off this side. This one's too far off that side. I need to go down the middle. And I'm like, I don't care. He goes, it's going to give you another big scar. And I'm like, I don't care. Is it going to affect how I walk? He said, no. I went, no, I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
Is it going to make the pain worse? He goes, no. Then I don't care. Make the pain go away. And actually, I was talking to him today, and I told him, I said, my hope was that you could take away 50% of the pain to put me into a tolerable level of pain. And I went, and unless I'm exercising, I don't have pain.
Hello, Ren. Teesa, sweetheart.
So he's like, yeah, he goes, and I guess you consider that a success. And I said, absolutely a success. And he said, I don't have any reason to see you unless you have complications. He goes, because if you came back in a year and I take x-rays, it's going to look just like the ones I just handed you.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to change.
Fantastic.
You will know there's a problem before the x-ray picks up a change. So if you have a problem with your knee, call the office and set up an appointment. And then he made me get on the table and he rotated my hip around. He goes, there's nothing I can do for your hip because it's not your joint. However, do you have a non-surgical hip doctor? And I'm like, no. And he goes, and I said, but I want the best. I said, do you? And he goes, I do. And he goes, do you want to go to this office or that office? And I said, I want the best doctor. He goes, he is the best. And he's at both locations. And I said, then this one, because it's a little bit closer to the house. And so I asked, and the lady's like, well, yeah, he's going to be going on vacation. So I can get you in on the 7th of November at 12 something another. I said, sold.
Yeah.
The other office, I could only get in on Thursday, which is the day before, but they're later appointments, which would have put me in traffic.
Oh, God. Yeah. And you already found out where you went today. You don't want to be as late as your appointment was today.
Oh, no, I've gone to the appointments up further, and I know it takes almost 3 hours getting home in that traffic.
Mm-hmm.
An hour to an hour and a half to get there, 3 hours to get home.
Yeah.
Because it's just slightly on the other side of Atlanta. This one is just on this side of Atlanta, but off to the west. It's like on the west side of Atlanta, but west, southwest side of Atlanta kind of thing. So,
Linda Kay says her first knee is over 20 years old, and her second knee, so she had both of them done, is 15 years old. Hey, Linda Kay, how they doing? Good morning, Nine Chins. Hi, Ren.
Chins. Hello, Ren. Hello, Strat Lover.
Did you say hi to Teesa?
Hello, Teesa, my little sister.
Yeah.
So kind of fell over, so I just sprinkled more cheese on.
Hello, Strat Lover. So, yeah. What is that?
What is that?
Stuffed green pepper?
Yes. Well, there's a green one, and there's a yellow one, and there's red ones and orange ones, too.
Yeah. Ooh. You be cutting good stuff.
I said something about getting a recipe for this, and lo and behold. But yeah, this is what I wound up ordering was the 41 piece. It has the hex, but it also has torque wrenches in it in case I need them. And this is going to be down here with a note on it that you touch my tools, I break your fingers.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I got.
Hello, Lucinda.
Hello, Lucinda. Hey, Teesa's got an appointment coming up pretty soon for hers.
Yep, hers is the 12th, right? I think hers is the 12th of November. So, yeah. What a day. I've been moving stuff, and I shouldn't have been moving some stuff. And I will wait till tomorrow when my son-in-law gets here. Oh, Linda Kay said that her knees are doing very well. I just had them x-rayed when I had my hips done. Wow. So her knees are doing, they're 15 and 20-year-old knees, and they're still doing great, Tori. Yay.
Gives me hope.
Yeah. Oh.
Gives me hope.
Hi, Tree of Life.
Hi, Tree of Life. And Elizabeth. Are you still in his room? And yes, I owe people things I didn't get done yesterday. Yeah, but when I talked to the doc, I told him that it's like I'm trying to go for a walk, and I said not a lollygagging walk, but a vigorous walk for exercise. He goes, good. I said, but We get about 15 minutes in and my hip feels like someone's stabbing me. And he goes, that's not good. And I'm like, no, I can't do the exercise I need to do. And that's where we got into the hip exercise. I mean, the hip discussion, and he tested it and said that he thinks I need a non-surgical intervention. So I'm going to try that first.
Yeah.
First things first. So.
Yep.
Oh, Stephen's getting ready to eat dinner right now.
Ooh.
Hello, Stephen. I hope you had a good day. I went to the doctor today and had good news. So that puts me in a better mood. One stressor gone. Yeah. But I hope you had a good day spending some time with Mom, doing all the things you like to do. And now you're going to eat some good food. Yay. And hopefully we'll get to talk to you before you go to bed tonight, because we'll be here to say good night. So hopefully you'll be here too. I don't know what you're going to do after dinner, but I hope whatever it is, you enjoy it and have some fun. And we will talk to you a little bit later. Bye for now.
Hi, Stephen. I hope you had a great day. You're probably getting some good yum-yums now. Mom should come down and cook for me. I'm getting tired of cooking. Really am. And because it's no fun cooking just for one sometimes. Really isn't. So, hope you've had a great day. Hope when you get done after dinner and get all cleaned up that you have a good time to do whatever you want. Watch TV, play with your monster trucks, do whatever you want to do, or just hang out with Mom and Dad. Who knows, whatever you want to do. And we will talk to you, but hopefully before you go to bed, and or before you get ready to go to bed. So you have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay? Hello, Hannah.
Hello, Hannah. I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah, we missed you yesterday, sweetheart.
I've been dealing with heartburn a lot, Crimson. It's like, come on. Can't I get a day without heartburn? And I know that what I'm eating is going to give me heartburn. And I'm going to enjoy it. And then I'm going to take some Tums.
You know how I was so tired last night?
Right? Yep.
I tried to go to sleep. I tried, honestly. 12:30 was when I finally fell asleep, I think, right around 12:30. And I woke up at like 4:40 because my phone isn't right near me, so I yell, "Hey, Siri." And the stupid thing comes up and says, "Yes." And I ask it what time it is. And it tells me. And I said, "Okay." And I try and roll over and go back to sleep, but couldn't do it. I finally fell asleep about 6:30. And yeah. And I woke up at 7:30. And I've been up since then. So yeah, it's at least I think I got about 5 hours last night now instead of 3.
Yeah, it's hard because it's hard to sleep with heartburn.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Feeling like your throat's on fire.
Crimson has to take peppermint oil to help with it. Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Yum.
Yeah, well, if you've got organic peppermint oil that is the edible kind, because there is some that
Yeah,
they'll
the food
make.
grade.
It's the food grade one, yeah. Um, yeah, that's strong stuff. So yeah, strong smelling too. Yeah, it's a online food grade peppermint oil, organic peppermint oil that you can get, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's strong stuff. Yeah.
You just have to make sure you keep it away from your animals.
Mhm. All right, bearded. See you later.
See you
He
later,
said he's
Beardy. No more bad dates, man.
yeah. Yeah, for heartburn, sleep on your left side. That's true.
I can't even lay down. It hurts so bad because it hurts
Yeah.
just sitting up.
Yeah.
I drank water and it hurt. Really?
Yeah. Yeah. With heartburn, yeah. Because it's stomach acid. And I said you may have to get it checked out and see if you've got an ulcer. And I will tell you this, it's the old wives' tale that milk helps ulcers. No. No. Not true.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
I don't do milk
Yeah. But
because I know mine is. I know what's causing mine. I know it's acid. And do you know what happens when you put acid and milk together?
curdles.
Yeah, a little lemon juice and milk is how you make buttered milk.
Mm-hmm.
Quick fix buttered milk when you don't have any.
Yeah.
So I would rather not curdle milk in my stomach.
Teesa, lots of hugs to you, honey. You take care of
Yes.
you, and we're giving you all the prayers. Honest to Pete. You're getting a lot of prayers, sweetheart. I know between now and the 12th is going to be heck, but we're going to be there with you. You okay? Just remember that.
You're not alone.
Elizabeth said, Tori, I'm going to give you the name of a prescription that I have that is for heartburn. Ask your doctor if you can have it or not. Hello, Jared.
Hello, Jared. We got the guys from the other side of the world hanging out here.
Yeah.
Jared, Stratlover, and Nine Chins.
Mm-hmm.
I have had heartburn most of my life.
Kathy Garn said she had a lot of heartburn before her heart attack.
And I've had it most of my life.
Yeah, she produces excessive stomach acid.
I don't drink orange juice because of it.
Yeah. Linda Kay takes omeprazole, OMEPRAZOLE for her GERD. And guess what? Listen to Mannery takes it too.
Yeah, no matter what's wrong with you, we got people that got it too.
Yeah.
I don't think there's very many that have stuff, goes through stuff or deals with stuff that somebody hasn't already dealt with.
Yeah. Yep. It's one of those, been there, done that.
Sometimes it's just nice to know you're not alone.
Yeah.
Even if whatever you're dealing with is not nice, you're not happy someone else has dealt with it, but it's just, at least I'm not alone.
Because it knows what you really meant, Crimson. She said, sorry, acid reflux. I don't know why it said ass. It's because you know what you, it was reading your mind. Okay? Yeah.
Ass reflux, huh?
Yeah, right.
You know what? It's a pain in the ass reflux.
Yeah, right.
If that counts.
Yeah, that'll count. It was reading your mind. So that's what it wrote. It says, oh, we're going to put here what she really means.
I washed my hair at 1:00 today.
It's still wet?
It is almost completely dry.
Almost.
Almost. I don't dry my hair. I let it dry natural.
Yeah. You comb it right and let it dry natural?
Yep.
Yeah.
And if I'm at home, I don't put a comb through it until it's dry. Because I have straight hair, so it's not going to like knot up or anything.
Yeah. Oh, pantoprazone. Pantoprazone. SOD 20 milligrams. Ask your doctor if you can take that. That's Elizabeth. That's what she uses for
Let
heartburn.
me see.
Oh, she says she always took, Kathy had heartburn always too. But before her heart attack, it got worse. She says, but I ignored it because I always suffered with heartburn. Yeah. Evil Jeff is basically the omeprazole is Prilosec. It's the generic for Prilosec. Oh dear.
Hello,
Lucinda's
Lisa.
Hello, Lisa. Lucinda's had it so long it's eaten holes in her esophagus. Yeah, that's not cool. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I have super straight hair, so I don't need to comb my conditioner through it in order to help it. Hi, Tiny Tim.
Hi, Tiny Tim. Good to hear you. Oh, Tiny Tim, before you set the phone down, please go hit that little thumbs up. Would appreciate it. Just, we'll get the watch hours and all that. And you can come back in and chit chat with us if you want to. We like to having people.
No, he's staying here because of his sibling's birthday and spending time with
Mom and
what he the barbarian. He calls him Beta.
yeah.
Mom's Alpha, he's Beta. Yeah. But yeah. They're going to his parents for the holiday. And Topher didn't go last year, so he decided he should probably go this year.
Yeah. Thank you, Tiny Tim.
He might decide to go in December. I don't know yet.
Oh, you didn't send Elizabeth the picture, did you?
No, because that stuff's upstairs and I was down here. I don't have it to take a picture of.
Oh, okay.
I've
Now,
got to
did
remember to
you?
take a picture when I'm sitting upstairs.
Okay. Did you send Edie the address or whatever?
No.
So you didn't do anything you were
I
supposed
said
to.
I didn't do the stuff.
Okay, just checking. Hi, Patty.
I don't know. It depends what my doctor says. I have a doctor's appointment on the 7th for my hip. Since that's where my aching is now. Oh gosh, heartburn. Because the doctor and I had talked about it. I told, because he looked at me when I said something about my hip, and I told him, I said, but I knew I had hip issues, but I also knew that some of my hip issues and lower back issues were because of my knee. And he kind of nodded, and I went, so order of operations, fix the knee first. And I said, some of it did get relief from the knee being fixed, but not all of it. So it still needs to be looked into. And so that's what we're doing.
Yep.
And I cannot pronounce the doctor's name because it begins with the letter O and has about a bazillion characters in it. The lady said it was saying his name. And I said, oh, Dr. O. And she goes, actually, he does go by Dr. O because of his name. Well, you have a name like that. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Hello, Georgia Rickman.
Hello, Georgia. I'm going to sit here and email Edie so I can say I did something I was supposed to do yesterday. That's okay. I found a box today. Well, actually, I didn't. Oliver found a box today that has Lisa Lee's name on it. It's one that Kendra sent to me that goes to Lisa's.
Oh, jeez.
I've had it for almost a year. I hope there's nothing in it that's like nasty.
Like she put candy in it? Yeah. Oh, lovely. Lucinda said her doctor said her hip pain was caused by a herniated disc in her back. And yes, really, and oh my God, Lisa, yes. Hopefully there's no candy in it.
Oh, look. I mean, I can go through it.
And keep what she wants.
Because I have no clue what's in it.
Evil Jeff says, wait, what? When did Dr. O replace Dr. G?
I went to Dr. G today. And Dr. G has released me. He said, unless I find complications, that he doesn't need to see me.
But the hip goes to Dr. O.
But yeah, he does hip surgery.
Yeah.
So if I need surgery on my hip, Dr. G will do it. But he thinks it can be non-surgical, which means it would go under Dr. O. He said Dr. O is the best of the non-surgical hip doctors he knows.
Yeah. Oh, Lady Jennifer. Yay, we got a tankards today. Oh, buffet of pub food, burgers, fish and chips, pot roast sandwiches, tater skins, onion rings, appetizer sampler, casadas. Oh, yay, Lady Jennifer. Good food. Hello, John Caps.
Alphabet soup has tomatoes in it.
Mm-hmm.
That would give me heart.
Yep, that'll give you heartburn.
Hello, John Caps. So on the 7th, I have a doctor's appointment with Dr. O. And then we'll see what the plan of action is going to be for that.
If he's a non-surgical, he may get x-rays and stuff and start you on certain exercises. Oh. Can I have strawberry rhubarb and have it made like my mama used to make it?
Sure.
I want strawberry rhubarb pie.
Okay.
She used to make a real good one. Holy cow, Patty. She says, my hot water heater issues continue. Today we had a plumber and an electrician. Oh, jeez.
Sympathies. We did that already. Been there, done that.
Yeah. Yeah. Tori's been through the hot water heater routine.
Been there, done that, replaced it.
Yeah.
Should be good 10, 15 years now.
Yeah. Oh, Ren finally got the stove fixed today. Good deal.
That's awesome.
Oh, you what? That's right. You had it replaced. So they're thinking this new one may be bad.
I'll be contacting the company saying you're going to be paying for me to be in a hotel so I
Yeah.
can take a damn hot shower.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. How did your parent teacher thing go today, Ren? Oh, and the electrician brought in all the rock packages off the porch. Yay, Patty. Yeah.
That's so nice.
Oh, so that is what they're thinking is the brand new one that they already replaced it with is bad. Do you know my daughter had a new air conditioner system put in their house and they had to take it out and have another one put in because that one was bad? Yeah. Try that in the dead of summer in Florida. Talk about being hotter than hell. Yeah. Oh, so
Well, before the weather gets hot this year, we're going to get them in here to check our units because we made it this summer without having to replace the thingamabobber we've replaced almost every year.
ooh, yeah. Go get it checked out.
Yeah, and they go out. The guy said they don't make them like they used to. They're crap.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. They don't make things to last like it used to.
Jennifer.
Wait a minute. So everybody who was supposed to be at this parent-teacher meeting was not. Who was supposed to be there was there. Okay, they were there, and I guess the teacher or whatever says she says she respects the adults and other kids and she doesn't show any kind of violence with other kids, but she needs to work on stuff. Just the teacher. Okay. But what
Yeah.
stuff are they saying she has to work on? Because why should she have to move class instead of the bully when she's respectful of the other kids? It's the bully who isn't. Why should Root Beer have to move class? The bully
Yeah.
should have to be the one that moves class.
Agreed.
I be having. Oh, I went through this with private school. Yeah. So yeah, I had a horrible teacher for my daughter for third grade. The woman was a witch. Kelly came home with like the on the arm where they twist their arm and the skin on the arm and they get like a burn.
Mm-hmm.
She had that on her arm from the teacher one day, and I said, "Who did this to you?" And she told me who it was the teacher. I said, "What?" I said, "What were you doing?" She says, "I wasn't paying attention because I was looking down." She says, "Mom, I was writing on my paper." I said, okay. So the next day, I took her into school, and I called my work, told them I was going to be late. So I walked into the supervisor of the elementary and proceeded to have a discussion. They called Kelly down. She showed him the arm. They evidently had a talk with the teacher. She never touched my daughter again. But the class was, she made the class kind of hostile. Okay. And it had to be, I wound up having to take Kelly to some counseling because of this. And so the next year they were going to put her with a teacher.
I would have had to call work and tell them I'm probably not going to come in because I'm probably going to be asking for someone to bail me out of jail.
Well, what happened was the next year they were going to put her in this one class, this one teacher's class that I know Kelly wasn't fond of. So I proceeded to go in there and said, no. I said, I'm not having this. I went through all last year. I put up with it last year. Needless to say, that teacher was not back. They did not invite her back. But I said, Kelly put up with this last year. It was a hostile environment. I was paying for emotional support counseling for my daughter because of this woman. I said, unless you want to pay for my counseling this year, if something happens, no. Either that or you put her in this teacher's class. So they put her in the other teacher's class that I wanted. Mm-hmm. I don't care if she sat. They could just ask her to get up. Oh, Lord. Tricky needs prayers. She's having side effects from a med she started yesterday. And this morning, her husband went to the hospital because he has a GI blockage. Oh, my Lord. Tricky prayers, everybody. Prayers up for Tricky. Oh, and lots of hugs, Tricky.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. They should have
some of the kids
bite her.
Yeah, but I don't care if they're nonverbal or not. There is ways to teach them that they don't bite to get somebody out of your chair. Hello, KingPaco. Hi, Cindy Clark.
Hello, Cindy. Hello, KingPaco.
Yeah, well, your child is actually doing real well. Okay, so she's not holding the pencil right. Okay, she'll get there. But you've got to figure your child is not being aggressive. Okay, she sat in somebody's seat. You still don't bite because of it.
No.
I know you are tricky, honey. Take prayers, hugs, and just try and zone and get into a relaxing mental state if you can. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my kids are sweethearts too, but I can sure, as we used to say, cuff their ear when they're bad. But yeah, but I was honest when my kids were bad at school. They got disciplined at home too. Yeah.
I'm the parent that took went in, before school, they have it where you can meet all the teachers. And I told the teachers, go ahead and make a note in your book. Your job is to teach. My job is to discipline. If my child is preventing you from doing your job, let me know and I'll do my job. And most of the teachers are like, what? And I'm like, you teach, I discipline. My child acts up, you let me know, I will fix the issue. You should not have to fight all these children to behave so that you can do your job. You're not paid for that.
No.
You're paid to teach. So you teach, let me know if there's a discipline problem and I'll fix it.
Yeah.
And I said this in front of my child. So my child behaved in school.
Yeah. Now, my son, when he was little, because my husband taught him how to snorkel and dive, he had a diver's knife, which you strap onto your ankle. Excuse me. He was proud of it because we had just gone. I mean, you'd have to understand school started in August and it's still warm down here. You can still dive. So, yeah. So he strapped it to his ankle and he takes it into school. He wants to show off to his friends. This was before things got to the point that you couldn't, that they had basically metal detectors when you entered a school. So, I got called and they asked me to come and I went and yeah, I found out and I told my son, you knew better than this. He says, but Mom, I wanted to show. Don't care. You knew better. Next time we go, you can't dive.
Oh, Jeff, I didn't hold my tongue. If there was other people there, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Well, KingPaco, I'm not going to check it while I'm in here.
You know what, KingPaco? They found two interesting people to talk about, and since they probably don't know them, they're going to make up BS. So let them make up BS. Who cares? The people that know Tori and Lisa, they know the truth. So, stupid people's minds you are not going to change. So
I am who I am, and the people that matter don't mind.
Yeah.
And the people that mind don't matter.
Yeah. So, yeah. It's just like stupid is.
Play pie. I am what I am, what I am.
Yep.
Robin Williams as Pot Pie sang a whole song about I am what I am, what I am. And it sounds like he's calling himself a yam.
Yeah, right.
He was the best Pot Pie.
Yeah, it's like, give us a break, people.
Come on. Angel did my x-rays today.
Oh.
She says, my name is Angel. I'll be doing your x-rays. I said, but are you an angel? And she just started giggling. Little petite.
Which means no, she's not an angel. She's giggling. No, that means no, not quite.
And she was just sweet as can be. And it was funny because she had me standing and she goes, stand like this. And I went, but this would be my right knee and it's my left knee that you need to look at. And she goes, you're right. Turn around. She says, I have had my left and right mixed up all day today.
Yeah, that happens.
Of course, x-rays are a lot different now than what they used to be. Because the machines do them electronic now. They basically, they don't have a film to go develop.
Right.
It goes straight into, it x-rays it straight into the computer. Which is cool. And the doctor just prints it out and hands it to me. Well, he printed it out and looked at it and said how good it looks. He goes, you're doing the right things. And I told him, I said, it's going through phases of healing. And you know how doctors look at you with that questionable look. And I said, it starts itching on the inside. He goes, oh yeah, they can do that. And I told him, the only time it really hurts is if I'm doing any real exercise and it's still mild. And he goes, and you will find over time that will even lessen. You just have to have patience and keep doing the thing. And I said, well, you told me it would be, and he goes, a year. And I said, yeah, you told me a year. Don't plan on being fully finished, fully healed for a year. So I knew that going into it, that it was going to take me a year to fully heal. And I said, but where it sits right now, we're very successful. I wanted my pain level to be tolerable, and you annihilated it. What more could I ask for?
Yeah, my son-in-law's doctor said it could be up to 2 years for his wrist.
And that might be because the bones are smaller.
Well, it's because of and he had a whole hunk. He had a whole, like a 4-inch chunk taken out.
Yeah.
And they had to put a titanium replacement in there. Yeah. What? Mike McDermott, poor guy. He had an interesting day. He got up at 5:30 to get ready for his doctor's appointment. I leave the house at 6:50 and caught the bus on time. Got to my doctor's office only for it to be canceled. You gotta frippin' kidding me.
And that's when you should be able to say, okay, you guys owe me a late cancellation fee.
Yeah. Because if you'd have canceled, they'd have charged your insurance or whatever for a certain fee, because a no-show fee, basically.
Insurances don't pay those. You have to pay them out of pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you don't cancel within 24 hours, they charge you.
Yeah. They were calling me as I was walking in the door. Yeah. No, that's not, as you're walking in the door is not canceling. That's their F up.
I mean, there are exceptions.
I mean, if the doctor had to go to surgery or something like that, which I've had.
If you're going to an OBGYN.
Yeah. I've had it.
And they say, we're canceling appointments unless you want to just wait. Because Doc's delivering. We actually had one like that. When Lily was pregnant for the youngest, Oliver. And we got there and they're like, doctor's delivering a baby, so you can either wait or we can cancel and come back. And she was so far along, it's like, yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, we're not leaving.
This may wind up being her last visit before the baby's born. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're staying.
Yeah.
Oh, shh. The 4 dogs are sleeping.
Shh. Kathy doesn't want to say it out loud. Shh.
So I shouldn't yell.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be quiet,
But
hopefully.
I was just talking to Topher about that today. About how if I were late for a certain amount late for my appointment, they would charge me money. But the doctor can be late and I don't get anything for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I interrupted my OBGYN's day with my son. Yeah. Thank God his office was literally across the street from the hospital. Or he wouldn't even have been there to catch him.
Shoot, the doctor was in the hospital when Oliver was born, and the doctor wasn't in the room to catch him.
You're
Because
kidding.
Oliver went from "I'm not coming out" to "Congratulations, I'm here." Hell, the nurse barely caught him. And I do mean caught him because his cord was wrapped around his throat. And she basically caught and looked at me and says, "No pushing." And she looks down and looks at me and looks down and looks at me. And I kind of glanced over and so I could see what she was talking about is she's taking her finger and putting it from the cord, pulling it around to raise it over the face.
Over the head, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I told Lily, I said, "Plant your feet, no pushing." And Lily put her feet and she pushed her feet, which means she wasn't pushing the baby.
Right.
Women
Well, they
understand.
said, well, the funny part about it is that my doctor, as he's walking in, and he's got the gown on and everything, but the gown's not tied. He's got a nurse behind him tying the gown as he's walking in, and he's yelling at me, "Don't push." I said, "I'm not pushing," and son of a gun, because they were just moving me from. Back then, you didn't have one table. They had a labor room table, and they moved you on to the delivery room table. Now
Yep.
it's all one. Now it's all one table.
Now they learned their lesson to make portable, movable
Yeah.
delivery tables. Use them for
Labor also. Yeah.
labor, and then
You don't have to. So they were literally kind of moving me from one table to the other, and I went, "Oh Lord!" And my everything just cramped down. I wasn't doing it. My body was doing it, and there comes my son, and he literally caught him. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we need earplugs for Lily then, so she doesn't wake up. Because when Lily wakes up, everybody's going to be up. Because Lily thinks that's the way she thinks. If I'm awake, you're all awake. Yeah.
Yeah, Lily's doctor had come in and checked her and says, "Okay, I'll be back in just a few minutes." I think he was going to get a coffee or something. And Lily said she felt something. So I whipped my head down there and then I yelled at the nurse. I'm like, "We're crowning. No way. She can't be that. Oh, there's a baby, kind of thing."
Mm-hmm.
He yells for the other one, trying to put the glove on. Ha ha, ha ha. That baby was just this much into the glove.
Yeah. It's funny because when I got to the hospital and they put me on the labor room table, and she says, "I'm going to check you," and I said, "You better get me the delivery room table." And she says, "Relax, Mrs." She says, "This is going to be," I said, "This is not my first rodeo. This baby is coming." And she says, "Oh, let me check." And she opens my leg.
Okay, this is Mom.
Yeah, and so, and she goes, "Oh my God, it's crowning," and I'm going, "No shit," and I'm yelling that literally. And so they're yelling and screaming to get into the delivery room, and yeah, it was the biggest mess you ever saw. It was like what's that? Three Stooges.
You see, our family likes to go from 0 to 60 really fast. And it was the same way when Lily was born. They checked me and they go, we got 10, 15 minutes based on the way she's going, maybe 20. Walked out. The doctor didn't even get to the nurse's station. And I told the nurse, and I said, I'm about to have a baby. And she goes, "Doctor just checked you." And I said, "I'm about to have a baby." And she looked and she goes, "Whoa," put her head down out the door, screamed down at the doctor. "Oh, no, you're not, Kathy." Screamed down at the doctor.
I thought I was waiting for you to read that one.
He said, "No way." And came back in, and they basically held her in place while they moved me from one room to the other.
Yeah, she says, "It's all because of Jeff." She says, "Tori, because of your hubby, I'm sending Bella and Lily."
They wouldn't survive the 2 German Shepherds. Yes, KingPaco, I know that people that are on the SNAP benefits, formerly known as food stamps, we're going to have a lot of people hungry.
Yep.
Because
it's
a lot of
4 weeks
places
now.
are saying they're not going to have benefits.
Yep.
So if you see anyone pocketing groceries for their kids, no, you didn't. You saw nothing.
Kathy says, "We can try." In other words, Kathy says she was trying to get rid of 2, and you didn't fall for it. So yeah, her two trouble ones.
Well, you can send Ricky to Marcia.
Yeah. Oh, well, she doesn't want to get rid of Ricky. That's her good boy. Hello. Oh, I may have said that too loud. You got headphones on, don't you, Kathy? I hope. Because I may have blown it right there. Yeah. Hello, Sylvia.
Hello, Sylvia.
So, yeah.
I'm worried about a lot of our seniors.
Yeah. Yeah,
and the children.
Yeah, because... So, yeah, what can I tell you? It's...
Saving grace, school is in session. Kids are getting at least 2 meals.
Yes, because you can get them for breakfast and lunch. Yeah. But no, Ricky's my fella. Ricky's my fella. You can't give him to somebody else. Ricky's my fella. Mm.
I have to brush
Yes.
off.
Yeah, it is. It's a shame because, yeah, it's ridiculous. But you know, I don't know if there is a solution for it.
Cut pay.
Well, no. What we do is we cut pay of some of the politicians.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
If you cut their pay, they will figure it out and they will have the government back open in no time.
Yeah. And we cut some of their bennies and all their big retirements, and we cut their eligibility to be reelected umpty billion times. Yeah,
No more lifetime bennies.
right. Mm-hmm.
If you ain't working, you ain't getting. Otherwise, you get Social Security like the rest of the world or the U.S. No more big lifetime bennies of six-figure incomes.
Yeah. Well, this is not a specific party. This is to any and all parties. So
Yeah.
we're not talking really politics. We're just saying that this is what's wrong with some of it, is that they get up there and they think that they have a lifetime and they don't have to worry about everything. But hey, the rest of the world has to.
Yeah, this
just
has
'cause you,
nothing to do with politics, or well, it does, but it doesn't.
yeah.
Everybody else gets paid when they actually work,
Mm-hmm.
or they're on disability, or they're on retirement and draw Social Security. Except politicians.
Yeah.
If they walk in there making $125,000 a year and they quit politicking 6 years later, they get $125,000 a year
Right.
to not work.
Right. So it's a for life gig. Yeah. Yeah, and
And
don't allow them to write off vacations and all that. Yeah. The government, serving your government in a position like that was not meant to be a forever
job.
job.
Well, it's not a
And
job. It's not. Yeah, it's supposed to be a service, not a job.
right. Exactly.
You're serving your constituents. It's not a
Right.
job. It was
Yeah.
where I lived, the mayor actually had a real job.
Mm-hmm.
He had a regular job and he was mayor.
Mm-hmm.
He did not expect his mayor's salary to pay everything.
Right. And my little town, we can't afford to pay, a big salary for a mayor. So yes, this is like a part-time position, gang, you know.
But he also kept an open door policy because you could call him at his house.
Mm-hmm.
He actually did conduct city business in the evenings. And for him, it also made sense, in addition to it working around his schedule. He's like, when do people have time to sit down and have a conversation? Not during their work day.
Yeah. We have a car show. Okay, my town has a big roundabout, which is a circle. And it's big, so the center section is huge. And because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 streets either going in or out from this circle. So yeah, it's a little busy. So they do shut it down every now and then, but they give everybody notice because it's up on big signs, going to be shut down from 7 to what, or 6 to whatever, for this or that or the other. So yeah, you can get around without going through the circle. Not easy, but it's doable. Okay. So we're having an upcoming car show. So I saw the sign the other day and I'm going, okay. They give you at least 10 days notice with these signs up that it's coming up. So yeah. So it's like, our mayor sits there at a little booth and will let people come up and talk to her about a problem or whatever. She's been our mayor for 4 years. Now she can't run again. After starting the beginning of next year, she's out. And but she's there and everybody talks, Everybody goes, we all like her. We're sorry she can't run again, actually, because she was a good mayor. Yeah. But, she makes herself available, and she'll put in our community newspaper that she'll be at the War Memorial on this date from 10 till 3. If you want to come and talk, she's going to be there. I'll listen to whatever you got to say. Yep. Yep. So it's a mess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my son-in-law pays a fortune in taxes too, and it's yeah. I think everybody should just pay a flat 15%, period, except for those under a living wage.
Yep. I would have no problem with the people where 15% would make or break them being able to live a comfortable life.
Yeah.
And being able to pay the necessities.
Mm-hmm.
Not their choice of not their decision of comfortable life, but you know what I mean. Because obviously someone could be making $300,000 and say paying 15% is going to impede their lifestyle.
Well, then adjust your lifestyle.
Yeah. Then so I'm talking about affordable clothes section and clothe your children.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, the guy we put into office that one time, he's amazing.
Now, is one top of cap and one bottom of cap, or?
I haven't looked at how they put it together yet. I just know they're labeled different, so I kept the labels appropriate.
Yeah. Yeah, 10% would even work. So you give 12%, and that gives them enough to put back to start paying off the deficit we got, like that's growing out our asses. And then start for working on some of the infrastructure that needs some help. They're so worried about paying politicians and doing this, that, and the other that they're not. And I'm not talking a specific party. I'm just talking the whole situation is not paying attention to our some of our roads, our bridges, all this kind of stuff. Hello.
And cut them all back to where their salary is no more than the average of the people they represent.
Correct. Yep.
Average of the people they represent. Oh, you come from a state where cost of living is really low? Okay, fine. And your salary is really low.
Yeah.
You come from a rich state? Congratulations, you make a little bit more. But it's still only going to be the average.
Yeah.
And then maybe all of them would be more interested in, I don't know, jobs for people.
Mm-hmm.
So that average would go up for them. Because that would make it where their salary is comparative to what their state brings in.
Mm-hmm.
Comparative to what their people contribute.
Yeah.
it would also make them more interested in bringing good business to the states they represent.
Yeah. I get really upset with them lining their own pockets. That's what I get upset about.
Yep. But we had this one guy, he was mayor, it seemed like forever and a day. I don't think we had term limits.
Our town does.
And but he was good.
Mhm.
You know, when you have someone in there good doing the job and is transparent while doing the job, why push him out?
Yeah, that's what our current mayor is. She's really good. And I really hate to see her go. But hey, I'm going to, so I won't worry about it as much. Oh, I did a boo-boo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I told you I went to the grocery store the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I bought some donuts.
Mm-hmm.
I ate them all.
How many did you buy? A dozen?
No, 6. I bought the Krispy Kremes.
Mm-hmm.
They are so good. They got a store right here. That's where Krispy Kreme started down here in South Florida. And their store, you can go and watch them and get them right off the rack after they've,
Mm-hmm.
run the glaze through them. And they are so good.
Yep. Stop by when the sign is red.
Mm-hmm. And oh my God. But do not even think about what it's doing to your blood sugar, or you would not be eating one.
When they're hot and fresh, it doesn't count.
Oh, is that it? Okay. Oh,
Hi,
I
Joy.
know. So I got Krispy Kremes today. Yeah. Or actually yesterday. And yeah, they were good.
Mm.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I love Krispy Kreme. Hello, Robert.
Hello, Roberto.
And did you say hi to Joy? I don't remember if I heard you say.
Yes, I did say hello to Joy.
Okay. Just checking. I was probably yapping while you were doing that.
See, if the donut is steamy, it hasn't cooled off enough for the calories to stick.
Oh, okay. Is that Jeff's logic there? Oh. Oh, Robert, I can't drool all over my keyboard. I don't have a keyboard.
Well, she's not on her computer.
Me on a computer? Are you kidding? No. No, Marcia is she has a computer, a fairly new computer, and I bring it out under protest.
Marcia is difficult.
Stubborn, opinionated on computers, that is. Oh, if you have a diet soda with it, then it's negative calories? Ooh, Patty. I don't like diet soda, though.
Well, see, that's the whole thing about the hole in the center, so the calories can just fall out.
Okay. Okay. So that is your story, and you're sticking to it, Jeff. Okay.
And the carbs.
Yeah. And yeah. It's just runs through. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes. How is your daughter, Joy? Are they getting the infection under control? What's going
Granddaughter.
on?
It's her
Huh?
granddaughter. It's her
Or
granddaughter.
Yeah, granddaughter. I'm sorry. Yeah, I remember that now. It's granddaughter. So, is it keep us posted here? She's still in
She's
the
still in the
hospital. Okay. How's the baby doing?
Joy can say she's raised 3 generations.
Yep.
She's raised her children. She raised some of her grandchildren, and she's helped raise her great-grandchildren.
Yep. Trying to get under control for a week tomorrow. Her health insurance won't cover her home health care, so they said she can't go home.
Bingo.
Yeah, well,
Smart
bingo.
hospital.
Smart
Awesome for the hospital.
Yep. Yep. If it won't cover home health care, nope, then she can't go home. Mm-mm. Yeah. Fantastic. And he's awesome. The it's a great grandbaby. He's awesome. Well, I poof all the time. I poof out of here and I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here talking. And the next 5 seconds, I'm poof, and I got to get back in. And my screen just goes whoop back to the home screen. Yeah, okay. Oh, I am sick of insurances too. Yeah, so I was so grateful when my daughter told me today that the social worker through hospice VA was there when he was not eating and refusing to. He wasn't getting up. He was, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad she was there and saw the whole situation. Yeah. Whoa! He's almost outgrown size 3 months at 3 weeks old. Oh my Lord. That's like my granddaughter. She's not 3 yet, and that little girl is 40 inches tall. 40. 40.
Mm-hmm.
Which is 3 feet 4 inches. And she's not 3 years old.
Well, the one grandchild of Joy's, the cutest little boy on earth, 3 years old, taller than a 5-year-old.
Yeah. That's what this is going on here. It's ridiculous.
And
You see other little kids.
Articulate. The boy that he confused me because he didn't talk like a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
He talked older than a 3-year-old. He looks older than a 3-year-old. He acts older than a 3-year-old. Child had me confused when she said he was only 3.
Yeah. My granddaughter speaks Spanish, and she understands English, and she can speak it, but they're trying to get her to use proper Spanish because down in schools here,
Yeah.
they have dual language schools. So
I
they'll
think people
teach some.
one parent will speak one language and the other parent speaks a different language. So like your son would only speak English to her. She would need to reply to him in English. But mom would only speak Spanish to her and she needs to reply to mom in Spanish.
Yeah, so that's what they're doing. And so it's funny. Now she understands me perfect, and I don't speak Spanish to her, but she will talk to me in Spanish, and thank God I understand enough of it if I concentrate real hard. Because, yeah. Yeah, Kathy. If you got to change insurance to go back to your old doctor, yeah, then, yeah. That's why I like using straight Medicare and paying the extra money for the 20% because I can pick whatever frickin' doctor I want.
Mm.
But that 20% costs you, and it's not cheap. But to me, it's worth it because I don't have to have a referral. I can go to anywhere I want. Yeah. Yeah. And any doctor, because straight Medicare, any most 99.99999% of doctors, I don't know any of them yet, never met one yet, that won't take Medicare. Okay, now if you don't have the gap insurance, yeah, you have to pay the 20%. But if you do have the gap insurance, you just, give them your insurance information. You don't pay a dime. And that's what I do. And so, yeah, I can call up all of a sudden and go get, go to a kidney doctor, go anywhere. I need this checked. I need that. And I don't have to have a referral.
I don't have to
just
have
go.
referrals with my insurance.
Yeah, I can just go.
I pay to not have to have a referral.
Yeah.
I pay to have everything covered from the first day of the year, not have to pay out of pocket X number of dollars before any insurance kicks in.
Yeah.
We pick our plan based on our health.
Mm-hmm.
It would probably be a different plan if it was just me. But yeah.
Now, see, my Medicare insurance, they don't offer my plan anymore. But I'm grandfathered in, and so is my husband. So guess what? We ain't giving it up. So yeah, it's what they call an F plan, and it literally covers, it covers your deductible. It covers any, there is no co-pays. There's no nothing. Hello. I'm not giving up that one. You got to be kidding me. Because they don't offer that one anymore. But if you're grandfathered in, you don't give it up. Because if you give it up, you can't get it back.
Yeah. That's how Mom was with her Aflac. People are like, oh, you should drop it. She had some plans that they didn't carry anymore.
Yeah, because they're probably losing money on them. That's why.
And some of them were the emergency care ICU plans.
Mm-hmm.
Mom didn't drop it.
No.
She absolutely did not drop it. And she didn't drop her heart plan either, even though she was healthy as a horse when she took it out. And when she had her bypass surgery, before she had her bypass surgery, if they put her in a regular room, her heart would go crazy. So they put her in CICU.
Mm-hmm.
Her ICU plan kicks in with that.
Mm-hmm.
She was in the CICU for almost a month. Total by the time they did her heart surgery.
Yeah. My mother-in-law, she had one of the older plans, I forget what they're called anymore, but because she's been dead a few years. And, oh yeah, she didn't have to pay a dime. Everything was covered for her. Oh, it was like, yay.
Well, Mom was able to pay off everything that was, quote, her portion of the bill
Uh-huh.
and have money left over.
Okay. Joy wants me to tell you to check your phone for a text when you get a chance, because she sent pictures of the baby and one of Amari.
My little man.
Yeah. So I telling you that.
I need to figure out what to get him for Christmas. I want to get him a little something, something. He's my little man. Get him and the new baby something, a little something.
Joy, can she send me the picture? Pretty please. With sugar on it.
And I'm sorry, people, I will not be posting Joy's children on here. As cute as they are, I'm not.
Yeah. Pretty please, Joy.
Because you know how people are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You can send it to me. Joy says yes, you can send it to me. I
my
want to
goodness.
see.
He's getting so big.
I want to
Little man's
see.
getting so big.
You can always call him little man till he gets taller than you or something.
He just acts so mature.
Oh, 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 oh,
That's picture number 1.
oh, that is precious.
There's picture number 2.
Oh, look at that face. Oh, that's so cute.
And here's Big Bro.
Here's Big Bro. I'm waiting on Big Bro. Holy cow. I
He's
remember
what,
seeing
4?
he's grown in the last year then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he don't
He
look
did.
4 years old.
Yeah, no. He looks more like 6 or 7. Joy, what you feeding that boy?
Uh-huh. You call him Mari Man? Yeah. Well, he's so sweet and so polite. It's like he would walk up to me. You know how kids usually are when they're around people they don't know and stuff like this. Or if they really, really want something, they'll say, give me that or whatever. No, he's, excuse me, can I have some?
He just turned 4. Joy, the 13th of October. Joy, that young man looks like he's about 6 or 7. What you feeding him, honey?
She feeds him good old Southern food.
Good veggies. Ah.
Peach cobbler.
It's holy cow. Yeah. Do you know what? I went to, now this is Publix, gang. You'd think they'd have peach preserves, right?
Huh.
Not one jar of any manufacturer of peach preserves in Publix.
Wow.
They had peach mango, which I can't get near because I'm allergic highly to mango. So, yeah. So, yeah. So now I got to go find some peach preserves because I want some.
Yeah, I'm skeptical about putting anyone's face on here.
Yeah, you can always block out their face. Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah, probably a tall. Yes, Joy is his daddy tall. Because that's why I think my granddaughter is tall, because mama's short, but my son is tall, really tall. So yeah.
Got
So
some tall jeans in there.
yeah. And that's what we all figure is that she's taken after dad's side of the family in the height. Because both of my kids were in the high percentiles of height when they were growing up.
Yeah.
But
Mom
she,
and dad are both tall, and they figure he's going to be 6'5".
yeah,
Amari.
yeah, mm-hmm.
At the rate he's growing, he's going to be 6'5".
Okay. Yeah, well, that about figures. But my granddaughter, she's off the charts for her age. She's way over 100 percentile. Because she's not yet 3. She's still 2. She won't be 3 for
A little bit.
almost 2 months. Almost 2 months before she's 3.
I hate labels. I'm pulling labels off of bins. I got some new bins.
Ah,
I got them on half price. I get stuff at the secondhand store. I'm not too prideful to use stuff like that.
oh
But I get
Lord,
these
no.
plastic baskets, and they were already 89 cents, and so they were marked down half price. And so it's the plastic things that I use. So it's like, yeah, okay, I'll take these for 45 cents a piece. And I think I have 3 of these, and I think the guy only rang up one of them because they were nested inside of each other.
Uh-huh.
And he's done that before, where I said, I've got 3 of these, and he just looks at me and he rang it up once. He goes, it's a little overpriced.
Hmm.
Well, and he's one of the people that does the pricing, so he can make that call.
Holy cow. She's in the 99th percentile right now for her age, and she's growing. Kevin said my son said she just grew out of some clothes, and he's going to have to go out and get her some more. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But these are good baskets for my shelf. I got 3 different ones.
What
Blue
color they be? Oh, blue?
And it's got
Yeah.
holes in it so the leather can breathe.
Oh, that's good, yes.
And a teal one.
Oh, that's pretty.
And a green one.
No purple?
They didn't have any.
Oh, okay.
If they had them, I would have got me a bunch of them. And then they had a smaller one. But they'll serve their purpose.
Yeah.
They'll hold projects. If you want to send a picture of where you have it up, I would love to see it.
She'd love to see it hanging up. Yeah.
Absolutely. That way I actually don't put anything in the picture you don't want being seen.
Right.
And then I can use the picture. and pray that I don't have a bazillion people wanting them. I know I have to more.
Robert, I think you're both duplicitous in that situation of corrupting your innocence. Yeah. Between you and Rin, I don't think you can corrupt each other too much anymore.
Ray, you can come in here and raise some cane, sweetheart.
Okay. Yes, you can. And let's see. Trolls can't. Lurkers can.
You can.
You can.
Trolls cannot. You can.
Yeah.
Because you're not a troll.
You're not a troll.
How you doing?
Yeah, I was just saying how. And how you doing, Ray?
I want to get on the phone and talk to Ray.
Oh, Okie Mima said that she recently sent you a picture of her grandson, and you can share it with me.
One day at a time, Ray.
Yep, one day at a time.
Been there, done that.
She got the T-shirt.
Not the club I've ever wanted anyone else to join.
Yep.
And one day at a time. And on special days, when you feel that you're not okay, give yourself grace, because it's okay not to be okay. I do not have your number. Can you email me?
It's floating along there at the bottom. Tori.Jones.Leatherworks. Is there a dot there? Yes. At gmail.com. And it's Leatherworks with an S. Hello, Sassy Cat.
Hello, Sassy Cat. Cutie.
Who's a cutie? Okimima?
I'm forwarding you an email.
Oh, okay. From Okimima. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Oh, goody, goody. I get to see kids. I like seeing the kids. I like kids. Of course, when they get taller than me, my grandson looked and says, "Yay, Mimi, I'm taller than you." This was a while back because he's over 6 foot now. And yeah. Ooh, that looks good. Oh, yeah. Ah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't, Joy. And that's why I tell people to give themselves grace, because there is not an expire date on
grief. Yep.
Grief. And the longer you were with someone, the longer you may carry that grief.
Yep.
And it's a reflection of your connection to that person. If it just went away the day after, then what kind of connection did you really have? You know?
Correct. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
And like for me, it was different because I grieved for 3 years while I was caretaking.
Yeah.
Marcia understands that concept.
Yeah.
Because Marcia is going through that now of dealing with the inevitable and dealing with the grief of that while a person is still alive.
Yeah.
It's a totally different level of things. Not something I would wish on anyone either. It's hard because then later on, when you react certain ways, people are like, well, shouldn't you be all, and it's like, baby, I was that way while this person was alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Been there, done that. But we have a few in here who understand your feelings, Ray.
Yep. Sassy
Been there.
Cat, hope you feel better, honey. She's been having some health issues too.
Oh,
She listens
goodness.
but doesn't always chat. So, yeah.
You're
Take
welcome
care
to
of you.
come. Yep, you're
Yeah.
welcome to be a lurker anytime. Just take care of yourself, please. And when you
Yes.
need a prayer, yell out and say, "Hey, help me! I need a prayer."
Yep. Yep. We are definitely into giving the prayers, the good vibes, the
The warm
well wish,
fuzzies.
warm
Yeah.
fuzzies, dancing naked, as Tori says, around the fire, whatever you believe, that whatever gives off your spiritual help to somebody else. Yeah,
We tell
we
people.
are all for that. Oh,
Yeah.
Sassy Cat, just if you need some help, honey, just a little uplift or whatever, or some prayers, just give a shout out. Hey, I'm having a bad day, a low day. I could use some warm and fuzzies or something like that. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Robert, you're too shy for dancing necky around the bushes. Yeah, it's not around the bushes. It's, oh, blushes. No, you're not blushing. You'd be watching them dance. Are you
You'd be out there
crazy?
strutting with them.
Yeah,
Naughty one.
yeah,
We know you're naughty. Naughty,
yeah.
naughty, naughty.
Robert, quit trying to put that halo on top of those horns.
Yeah, those
Ah,
horns are not halo holders, honey.
yeah, right. Hmm. It's funny. I could feel my horns coming out today. Woo, doggy.
Who messed with you?
The guy who was coming to look at the
Oh,
house.
the guy
Yeah,
who wanted
right.
to steal your house from you?
Yeah, yeah. I was feeling those little horns trying to pop up, and I'm going, no, put them back down, put them back down. Ah,
Let me give you a ton less than it's worth, okay?
yeah. He basically he was somebody who was somebody thought what might be interested in my house. Well, yeah, if you wanted to say he wanted to steal it, yeah, sure, he'd be interested. I know a ton of people who'd be interested for that the price he was willing. Yeah, right, sure. I'm not crazy. And I flat out told him, no, I'm not taking that. That's way too low. No. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everything takes its time, and everybody that time length of time is different. You know, everybody processes grief differently.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it takes time.
When I'm having my bad days, this is where you find me.
Yeah.
Yes, it is going to be a ball cap or
Yes.
raw dog.
This is raw doggy.
I'm getting his cut out and getting his basket ready.
Ray wants to know how your knee's doing, Tori. Tell him.
I went
Tell
to
him.
the doctor today, and the doctor told me not to come back. Well, he said, if I take x-rays a year from now, it's going to look exactly the way they look right now. So there's no reason for you to continue coming back. But if you have an issue with that knee, call me. Or if your other knee needs help, call me. So yeah, I've been released from my knee issues.
And now she's next is on to the hip.
Yep. Because when trying to exercise now, it's my hip. No, he's so happy. He's so happy that he took the x-rays today. And every time I've been in for a follow-up, they've taken new x-rays to look at it, to look at the progress. And he's like, there's nothing else that can be done. It's done. You just have to let it finish its year of healing. And That's great. It looks
Mhm.
good. He, had me up on the table. He jiggled it around. He goes, it feels right. It feels tight, not tight as in too tight, but it feels tight. It feels right. It's right where it's supposed to be.
And the muscles are holding it and all that, and tendons and
Yeah.
all that. Yeah. Everything's holding it where it's
He was,
supposed to be.
your knee is, if you pretend like this is the leg, like this. It's not supposed to jiggle side to side. And that was what he did was, he put a hand on the thigh and one above the knee, one below the knee, and was wiggling it side to side to see what happens. And it was holding like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
And he did the hold it and try to move it up and down, from the knee down, move that up and down to see make sure that everything was staying in place, and it was. And so, yeah, he was happy with it. He was very happy with it.
He did a good job.
Oh, yeah. And I told him that. And I said, because I went in, I told him, I said, my goal was to go in and have the surgery and hope that you could get me down about halfway to get me to a tolerable level of pain. And you got me down to where unless I'm exercising, I'm not having any kind of pain.
Which
and usually
means...
the pain from exercising is partially because when I'm exercising, I am straightening it out a little bit more, trying to get it to make sure I maintain that flat leg. And I bend it and push it a little bit more, trying to keep that flexibility in there.
Yeah.
And so that's where the pain comes from, is trying to do those kind of things, because I have to make sure I don't let the scar tissue take over.
Oh, yeah, because that can really, that's where I have problems. And that's why I have to keep doing my stupid exercises.
Oh, I go up and I don't have problems with stairs. As a matter of fact, the doctor's office is on the second floor. And after going through the doctor's office, my grandson looked at me because he went with me. He goes, "Hey, want to hit the stairs? Exercise." And we took the stairs down. A year ago, I would have never thought about trying to take the stairs down from the doctor's office. I would have looked at him like he had a third eye and said, "Are you out of your mind?"
Yeah.
But I can do stairs like a normal person now, 1 foot in front of the other. I'm not 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot. Yeah, it's great.
Kathy said, Jeff better watch out now because you can chase him when he gets smart with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm halfway going through some of that because he's in a memory unit and I'm here trying to get ready to sell the house. And he's not doing well. And yeah.
So Marcia hangs out here.
I hang out here, get my mind off things, and yeah, I'm always missing him. Because the other day I was turning around, and I don't know what I was thinking, but and my house is tore up, mind you, and it's a mess. But I went out to the family room to try and I was going to tell him ask him if he could do something. And then I'm going, what the hell are you doing? You know, but it was like, and then I had to sit down for a while. Yeah, mine had me spoiled too. I was spoiled rotten. Yeah, I have to admit that. Because I could always go to him and say, honey, could you fix this for me? Or could you do the, yeah. And he would cook everything that I love to eat. Yeah, And I had to take over cooking, and that was not, he didn't like that.
And when Marcia was, before he got sick, when Marcia was sick, dealing with her nasty C, um, he was
Lord.
he took care of her.
Oh,
And
he
then
was,
when he started getting sick, I noticed what he was doing.
mm-hmm.
Because we would be on the phone and he would come in and go, Marcia, do you need a glass of water? She go, no, I'm fine.
Can I
Look,
get you anything? Do you need anything? No.
Marcia, do you need something to eat? No. A little bit later, Marcia, do you need something to drink? And he kept coming in and asking her what she needed. And I'm like, he's caretaking you.
Mm-hmm. He was reverting back to that time when he was taking care of me. Yeah. And I'm in there trying to pay bills and do all that kind of stuff, and I'm on the phone with Tori while I'm doing some of the stuff. And yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And having that realization that he wasn't trying to be an annoying butthead, he was literally trying to caretake her.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, you think about it, they go back to certain times and places and stuff. And he went there to a beautiful place where he was taking care of his wife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because at my height, so I was over 5'8" then. I'm 5'8" now. I was over 5'8". I was more like I was my 5'9", which is what I was normally. Um, yeah, I was down to 87 pounds. I looked like literally a walking skeleton.
And so he was literally always asking her if she needed something to make sure she was getting something.
Yeah, and eating and trying to get me back. That's why I had to quit chemo, because chemo was killing me. Yeah, so I'm allergic to chemo. Hey, thrills. Something else I'm allergic to. Yeah. So yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I miss him all the time. And there's sometimes when it hits me, I just have to sit down. Yeah, Kathy, that's a hard part. Other people for help on things he did and you can't do. Yeah, that is very hard. And God bless my son-in-law. He is trying to help as much as he can. But you have to understand, he just had major surgery on his wrist not that long ago, less than a year ago. And he's still healing. Um, and he can't do certain things with his wrist. He's because if he re-injures it, basically that hand is useless because they can't go in again and do this because they went to the max of replacing stuff. In other words, there's no room for another replacement. Yeah. So he's got to be very careful. And he's getting the zingies, the internal nerves connecting. Oh, the other day, last week, he was sitting there and all of a sudden he got a zing and his whole hand and everything was just shaking. It was the nerves connecting. I said, it's zapping you, isn't it? And he says, oh, is it? And I said, when it does that, just take your other hand and hold on to it. I said, sometimes that'll calm it down. If you let it shake, it'll keep going. But if you hold it down, sometimes that'll help. It calms it down. And he says, okay, I'll try that. So, yes, it has helped. He's already told me. Yes. Yep. Yeah, pride is, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Work on things together.
yep, you got to, And it's funny because he didn't want me taking care of him. He always wanted to be the caretaker of me, you know. He's supposed to be the strong one. And that's
from the outside looking in, when he would do that, I thought it was as cute as can be. Marsha's over there like, oh, and I'm like, it's so cute. And she goes, but Tori, he has come in here in the last 2 hours. He has come in here to ask me if I need something to eat, something to drink, anything at all, need a blanket, whatever, 50 times in 2 hours.
yeah. And I was not kidding on the number of times. I mean, I swear he just stood outside the door and then opened it 2-3 minutes later. I mean, it was getting that ridiculous.
I think he was walking back to the living room,
The
to his
family
chair,
room, and then
turning
coming
around
right.
and walking right back.
Mhm.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
to check on Marsha.
Yeah.
Checking
he
on
forgot.
you, and goes back in there and goes, and he, by the time he gets to his chair, he's going, oh, I forgot to check on Marsha.
Yeah, and that because his memory was going, and so yeah. Ah, yeah. It's. I can sometimes sometimes smile about it. I can't really laugh about it because it's sad, but it's funny in some ways.
But it's also
And
beautiful if you think about it.
yes, it is.
If you take and step outside of your box,
Yep.
and you're looking at a different couple, and this little old man is constantly trying to care for his wife.
Yep.
And see, that's what I was seeing was, oh my gosh, how cute. And of course, he's tall. He's not a
Yeah.
little man.
No, he's not little.
But
But
yeah.
it was funny because it makes you feel bad, but yet, Sassy, you have to realize he's trying to help you like you helped him.
Allow him to do, even if it's something silly like get a glass of water, because then
Yeah.
you're feeding him feeling good about himself and him helping.
Yes, he's allowed to feel like he can be of service to you like you were to him.
Even if it's going in and grabbing a cereal bar and bringing it to you.
Yeah, whatever. Yep.
Something you could do yourself.
Yep.
But you can allow him to do something like that. It's still going to matter to him and make him feel good. Because that's actually caring for him as well.
Yeah. Because that's fulfilling something in him that he needs to do, that makes him feel good about himself. He's still taking care of me. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, Marsha was getting frustrated because she was living it full time, constantly being, she's trying to do stuff and constantly being interrupted.
I couldn't even write one check sometimes and indicate the bill was paid and all this. I couldn't get one done, and he's back in the door, and my brain's just completely interrupted. Yeah.
And that's where I became that outlet that, we would talk about it, and sometimes it would be putting things in a different perspective, which wouldn't fix the situation, but it might make Marsha look at it different, which takes some of the stressors off of her.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was, I couldn't fix him. The man has dementia. I can't fix that.
Yeah.
But what I could do is try to take a little stress off my friend. And so I've always tried to do that. And if I take stress off of her, just even if a little bit, then I've accomplished something.
Hi, Adrian. Yeah, it's oh yeah. Kids take when they're I know that for a fact. Because when my dad went, oh God, did I have a hard time. Because my dad was my buddy. My sister was kind of more like my mom, but my dad and I were like, yeah.
And kids also make parents invincible.
Yes. My dad was. Okay, you
Invincible.
got to realize my dad was born in the teens, okay?
Yeah.
And he was actually born in 1913. Okay. Born in the 1913, my dad was not a bigot. He didn't care what color you were, what anything you were. If you had a talent, if you could do a job, if whatever it was, he accepted you, and if you could do it, have at it, and I'm paying you what I pay anybody else. And that was very unusual for people born in that time frame.
Yeah.
And that's the way he brought. Um, and now, see, I graduated from high school in '64. Okay, that's really aging me. But yeah, okay.
And that was still a time of Berkeley protesting and everything else
Oh
going
yeah,
on.
yeah. And my dad, I mean, he was. You couldn't always say things out loud in a big crowd because of prejudices. But my father always let my sister and I know where he stood. Yeah.
Well, that explains a lot about you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My father, um, a friend of my dad's and our family's, owned a gas station. I think I told this story, didn't I? Or did I? Um, he had a black man working for him. Now, mind you, back in the day, you didn't pump your own gas. Somebody came out and pumped your gas. Okay? And he had a black man as a mechanic, and he would also pump gas. So, the guy was a nice guy. And my sister, that's where we went to get our gas. We didn't go anybody's place but that gas station. It was Sinclair gas station. Okay, so that's where we were. So, yeah. Some other customer evidently saw him because he was pumping gas for, actually, it was me, I found out. And I must have smiled at him, and he must have smiled back, something we were talking. And hey, he's a human being, and he was doing his job. And I said, thank you, and all this kind of stuff, and smiled, gave him the cash, because back then credit cards were unusual for paying for gas. It was normally cash, gang. And, and ATM cards were not existing. So, evidently, somebody complained to the owner. So one day after school time, the owner called the house. I happened to answer the phone. And he told me, he asked me if I could come up to the station. I said, sure, what's wrong? He says, come up and I'll let you know. I said, okay. Now, mind you, this is right after school, so my dad wasn't home yet. So I told my mom, I'm going up to the station, and I could say his name, but I won't, because he kind of became important. But anyway,
Bob.
I would not. I went up there, and he called me into his office because he had an office, and sat me down and told. Now the guy was still out there. The black guy was still out there in the repair, places, and they had three. I guess you call them stalls, whatever they are for repairing cars, and he was out there, and yeah, it's like crazy. He told me what happened and that he was going to have to not that he wanted, but public pressure was a lot, and there was a lot of bigotry back then. But he was going to have to let him go. Otherwise, it was going to cause trouble with his business. Now, I understood that. He didn't want to do it. But he was going to have to, because otherwise he could, his business could go belly up, because all you have to do is start a little rumor. And the town wasn't that big, gang. So, hello. Yeah. So, needless to say, I said, can I use your phone and call my dad? Cell phones didn't exist, gang. This was in the 60s. So, yeah. So he said, sure. So I called my dad and I said to him, Daddy, I need to borrow $100. Now, $100 back then was a lot of money. And he said, do you really need it? And I said, yes. He says, okay. So I said, could you do me a favor? And next time you see so-and-so, give it to him. And you pay it to him, and then I'll pay you back. And he says, okay. So I think the owner of the station already called my dad. It was never confirmed, but I think he already had. And so I told the owner of the station, when you let him go, you give him the $100 with my deep sorrow that this is the way the world is, basically. I'm sorry. And he says, okay. And I was leaving when the guy came out of his office, and he looked at me and just mouthed, thank you. And I just nodded my head one time. That's it. Nothing else I could do. It was the way of things. I didn't agree with it, didn't want it, but that's the way things were.
Well, even when I was in middle school, elementary school, middle school, high school, and stuff like that, I lived in a mixed race neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I told this before. There was a family, and it was all girls and one boy. And they lived down the street, and I couldn't understand why I couldn't go into their house if their mama wasn't home, and he couldn't come into my house unless my mama was home.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand it. It didn't make sense to me. We were friends. We went to school together. His sisters did my hair. They're the ones that taught me how to braid, which they called plaiting. And it didn't make sense why we couldn't all hang out, and if he needed to go pee, he could go into my house. No, he had to run down to his house if he had to go pee.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was stupid. And, his mother explained it to me that it wouldn't matter if he did something wrong, and it wouldn't matter what I said. It would matter what someone else said, which I still thought was stupid. But, it was like, it was the age of innocence for me of losing some of that innocence, that thinking that any friend should be able to go to any friend's house, because that's how I was raised, is that we're all the same.
Yeah. That's how I was raised.
And so to have someone, so passionately telling me about how it could be the end of her son's life if he came into my house without my mama there.
Right. Yep.
And that just didn't go over well.
Yep. Enjoy the time you got with him, because my dad died too early. He was just 65 going on 66. And he had just retired. They found out within weeks after he retired that he had lung cancer, and he died on my sister's birthday, as a matter of fact, in June. Yeah. And yeah. So it was, my daughter was not quite 2. My son never got to meet him. or he never got to meet my son either. So yeah, that was rough. And what's funny, and oh joy, I'm sorry, her dad died at 52. Yeah, that's really rough. My folks had their life set up that they were going to travel after he retired, and then bingo, this happened. Yeah. So it was rough. It was rough. And yeah, but my dad was I could tell my dad anything and he wouldn't judge me. He wouldn't. And then when my mom started getting sick, which was many years later, because she was almost 85 when she was 84 when she died, but she was almost 85. Um, I took care of her. Now, mind you, my sister was supposedly my mom. My sister was my mother's favorite. You could tell. Everybody in the family knew it, you know. And my sister didn't do squat for her the whole time my mother needed help. I was coming. My sister lived 30 minutes away. I lived 200 and something miles away, and I was coming up every other weekend. I'd come up on a Friday night and go home on a Monday morning ish, like 11. I'd leave to go back home. Yeah, every other week, taking care of my mom. And this is even when she was in a assisted living facility. I was going up because she had help during the week. Somebody there because she had home health care policy, which they do not carry those anymore, gang. Wish they did, but they lost money on my mom, let me tell you. And so yeah, it was rough when she died, and yeah, I got one of those sisters that everything had to be done her way because her people couldn't come, so we couldn't have the service later because there was something scheduled later that day that her people couldn't come. 2 people of the whole group of people she thought would come came. 2 out of, she told me, 15. 2 came. But yet, because she had it so early, my cousin couldn't get down for it. And so my cousin didn't come because my sister had to have her way. So, yeah. So my sister and I do not have the world's best relationship. Yeah. Yeah. So life is funny. But I had to take care of all my mom's stuff. My sister was supposed to be paying all her bills and stuff. She didn't. I wound up having to step in, pay back income taxes for 2 years. She hadn't done her income taxes for 2 years. Oh yeah, it was a mess. And I was having to deal with all this. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, it's hard,
Yeah.
and we survived.
Yeah, we go on. And my dad knew he was dying, and when my mom went to go to the bathroom, uh we were sitting in their family room. I was up there to visit him, and he knew this was just like a week and a half before he died. Um, he said to me, and my daughter was there with me. My husband was still down here working. Um, yeah, he said, do not ever let your mother move in with you. And I looked at him. He said, she will end your marriage if she moves in with you.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Um, yeah. Now, my mom used to come down after he'd passed away. She would come down and visit the kids. We'd go up there and visit and this, that, and the other, But she was down one time and she started to argue with my husband in our house. She started it in our own house.
No.
And she wouldn't be quiet. And I finally, thank God the kids were outside playing in the neighborhood. Because I lost it.
If you don't agree
And,
with a man in his house, that's one thing, but don't you argue with him about it.
right. Okay. And it was a difference of opinion. But my husband could have dropped it, but it's his house. You know? So I finally yelled at both of them. I said, and I swore. And I finally told them, look, both of you. I
Damn,
said,
youngins, quit it.
yeah, I told him, you know what? You two want to keep this up? I said, I'll take the kids and I'll go. And you two can stand here for the rest of your lives and argue your guts out. And I said, but guess who you will not be seeing? I said, over my dead body will you see us again. Now, you two either make peace and shut up and learn to live with learn to cooperate with each other, or I'm out of here. And I said, and it's not temporary. Yeah. And I went for a little drive, came back, and everything was quiet. Never ask either one of them how they solved it. Never ask them.
Not
Didn't
relevant
care.
how they solved it.
Yeah, didn't care. As long as you don't start it up again, we're good.
The only thing that mattered is they figured it out.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And oh Lord, you don't want to have a redhead lose their temper. Because
What she just said was, you don't want me losing my temper.
yeah.
That was her
Yeah.
exact words. I don't care how you thought you heard it. What Marcia
Yeah.
just said is, you don't want to see me mad and
No.
watch me lose my temper.
Oh
That's
Lord.
what she
Yeah.
said.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Because when I lose my temper, if I know a damn thing about you, I mean, I really have to lose it. I mean, there's losing temper and then there's going ballistic. I will not tell the world, but I can gut you verbally. And they were getting close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's my ball cap.
Ooh, yay.
That's it.
Yay. So when do we start sewing?
Oh, no, it's not it.
Oh, what?
I forgot the lightweight stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Put the lightweights. And you got the plasticky piece in there or off the drawer?
Yeah, and it actually makes it hold good. And that's what I got the rubber band on here, just maintaining that shape. And
Uh-huh.
it'll relax a little bit when I sew it all together.
Yeah. Good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's the Irish in me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's, my grandfather used to tell me, Marcia, he said, you have the most patience I know out of the whole family, but when you lose it, people better start running. And that was what my grandfather used to say on my dad's side. Because
And with me, people think I'm joking. It's if my hands start shaking.
yeah,
When my hands start shaking, beware.
yeah.
Ray,
Did
I
we-
think, sits in the background.
Yeah, Ray kind of sits back there and listens to us.
He come to cause chaos
Yeah. Yeah.
and then went quiet.
Oh, yeah.
He can
You
come
can
in here
see
and
it.
cause
You
chaos
can see it in my. I don't shake, but you can see it in my eyeballs. Oh boy.
And if we're face to face and you see a tear in my eye, run. Just run.
Yeah.
because I'm fixing to lose it and I won't remember it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Run, run, run away, run away.
The only time I ever got in trouble, and it was lucky that I was not, because I got in trouble at school, but I never got suspended or any after school stuff for it. It was because of somebody else starting it, but I literally lost it on a kid. Yeah.
I did Saturday detention after I beat up a girl.
Well, this girl had hair missing.
This is the girl that went head first into the side of the car.
Yeah, well, no, this girl had a huge clump of hair missing out of her head.
You done snatched a piece of hair out of her head?
Oh, honey, did I, and a few other things. Yeah.
I'll snatch you bald.
But she came at me first, but because she thought I did something, and I don't know who she thought I was, but it wasn't me, and she was coming after me, and she tried to punch me. I dodged it, and she tried to come at me again. I said, don't do that. And so I literally punched her, and so she didn't face plant the ground, literally. I grabbed her hair to
Oh,
keep her.
you
To
saved
keep her.
her from face planting.
Uh-huh. But after I punched her, because she was trying to punch me, and I saved her from, and all of a sudden it must have been a circle the size of a quarter? Literally, of that much hair. She had a spot in her hair. I don't know if it ever grew back. Never bothered to ask. Hmm. Yeah.
You know, everybody thinks Marsha's all nice and calm and sweetheart.
Yeah, I am normally. I can get along with most anybody, but if you push so far, yeah, it's going to come out.
Marsha,
Mhm.
almost 9 o'clock.
Oh, oh yes. And I forgot that this is short day. Yes, okay. Gang, now we're going to go on to something really weird after that discussion. Oh, we're going to go on to the PSA. Thank you. I'm a super gran. Oh, yeah. I protect my grandkids too. So, yeah. Now, it's time for that PSA. Oh, yay. Nine Chins is already yelling, yay. Okay. So, if on the way in you did not hit that cute, adorable, precious, just so cute, it even has purple polish, all that, to show the love to ToriJones Leatherworks, we want you to kindly go out of the chat now and hit that cute thumbs up. Yes, see, it has purple polish. Yay! Pretty purple polish, pretty purple polish. Yes, we ask you to kindly do that. So, if you have not done that, please kindly, we ask you to do so. Show the love, the respect, the appreciation for ToriJones Leatherworks. Okay, now, okay. Now we ask you if you have not. If you have, we thank you very much. But if you have not subscribed to ToriJones Leatherworks, we ask you to mosey on over just a little to the right, and depends on what kind of device you're using, it might be a little up. Okay? So it may have to go right and up a little bit depending on your device. Okay. So we ask you to go find that subscribe button and give it a little rubby dub 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 till it lights up. Yes, and when that box lights up, okay, you're going to have some choices. Okay, now you're going to go all the way up to the tippy top of that little box, and you're going to see that ding-a-ling. Oh, yes, you are. That's a cute little ding-a-ling. See, isn't it precious? Now you're going to take that ding-a-ling and you're going to either give it a rubby-dub-dub, a tippy-tap. You might even want to fondle it a little till it lights up. Oh, yes. When it lights up, that means you're subscribed to all notifications for Tori Jones Leatherworks. Yes, you are. So, we thank you very much. We're trying to get Tori to 1,000 subscribers and a little past, so she has a little cushion. So we appreciate it. So, we're trying to get there. We've been doing a little better lately, but if you know anybody who needs some zen, some funny times, some fun stories, some whatever, life as it goes, come have them join us. You can just sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of the day listening to the chitty chat. You can lurk, you can chat, but Tori Jones Leatherworks is a dictatorship channel. And the dictator is Tori Jones. Now, with that, we have now graduated to 4 rules. We used to have only 3. Now we're 4. There is no religion, no politics, and there's no drama from other channels, such as from the Tube of You, the Book of Faces, the Gram of Insta, the Twitter Twats, the Tumbly Rumblies, or the Itchy Twitchies. We just don't have it brought here. Now, mind you, you stay away from that, we're all good. Now we have one other one. And now it is you have to respect Tori's channel, the owner of the channel, which is Tori, and her mods. Now, you follow those rules, we have no problem. You are welcome in here to come just sit back, relax. You don't have to talk. Just enjoy the company. But you keep breaking the rules and Tori tells you to stop or one of the mods tells you to stop, and you don't do that, you're going to get a goodbye-bye. Now, 'cause you won't listen. This is a no judgment channel. We are Zen. We try and keep it easy going. Everybody is different. Good Lord, thank you. Everybody's different. You're not going to always agree with everybody, but have the respect to have that they are allowed their own opinion. Doesn't have to be yours, but they're allowed to have theirs. You're allowed to have yours. So please respect the channel, Tori, and the mods. And we get along fine. No problem. Now we thank you for coming. We want you to come back, sit back, relax, chit-chat, lurk, whatever. Hit the thumbs up. If you haven't, you subscribe, and we appreciate it. Thank you, and now we get back to our regularly scheduled Tori Jones. Ta-ta. Okay. Did we lose a Tori?
No, I muted while I was hammering and you were talking.
Oh, okay. And I was PSAing.
You were PSAing, so I muted.
Okay.
I didn't think you wanted to PSA while in here.
No, that would set me off. I, yeah. That would break my concentration because I just get on a roll and chit chat. What can I tell you? You're welcome, Adrian. Ah, thank you, Nine Chins. So yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, I could be a witch. My daughter even told me one time, "Mom, calm down, Mom." This is when she was a teenager. She could tell when I was getting, yeah. Oh, we got to say goodnight to Stephen now. It's time.
Is it that time?
Yes, it's that time. Hannah, if you want to start
Links?
putting links, would be a good idea.
Well, Stephen, I hear that you did your dinner thing, cleaned up, and been doing other things. And now it's time to think about bed because you're going to bed in about an hour. So I hope you had a good day today, young man, and that it was fun. And that when you go to bed tonight, you're going to stretch everything out from today, shake it off, climb into bed, pull those covers up, and drift off into dreamland where all the things are there in dreamland for you to try to do because you can go and play on your monster truck in the dreamland. You can be part of NASCAR in your dreamland. You can do whatever you want. And then after you've had a good night's sleep, you get up tomorrow and just be happy. Good morning, Say good morning and get your day going and have a beautiful day. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so that's a Get Swamp night. So you won't see me on here, and it's okay. I told her it was okay to do that. Oh, I've lost my train of thought. Sorry. But you go and you have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow, Stephen. Tomorrow is Wednesday, Get Swamp night. So I won't see you there because I'm not on. Thursday I should be on. And we can talk again on Thursday. And I won't try to have something in front of me reading it when I talk to you next time. Yeah, because that kind of digressed me. So apologies for that. And you have sweet dreams. Hugs and kisses. Good night, Stephen.
Hi, Stephen. It's time for you to get ready for bed. Oh, it's another day done, and look forward to another day tomorrow. Hope you had good time after dinner, and you got some good playtime so that you can go to bed, get all tucked in, snuggle down in there, and you can dream of whatever you want to dream about. How about riding in a monster truck? You could even race a NASCAR. Hey, you know what? In dreams you can fly. You don't need an airplane. 'Cause I've done it. Okay? So you have whatever kind of dream you want to have. Okay? And now, when you wake up tomorrow, you just go, "Good morning, world, here I am." and you have a great day tomorrow. And as Tori said, it's Get Swamped tomorrow. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be on Get Swamped tomorrow because my son-in-law is coming to help me move some stuff. More stuff. Stuff. So, I may not be on. So if I'm not, we will definitely be the good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. We'll talk to you on Thursday. Okay? You take care. Good night, Stephen. Love you. Hugs and kisses.
Yeah, I know not to start. I know not to look at something and read it
Oh, I can't.
while I'm
I can't.
talking because then I digress and I start basically answering what it is I'm looking at. So it doesn't make sense to anyone else because you don't know what it is.
Yeah. Well, the only problem I have is when I'm trying to say something that has a point to it, I'm trying to get there, I can't do it. Now, sometimes I can see little things like, hang on, Marla Frog Hughes said good night. She was just listening. And she said good night. She was just lurking in here. And so that was good. Don't know if she's still here. So I hope that, I don't know. Does anybody else get sidetracked like that? Because Lord love a duck, I know.
It's an ADHD thing for me, I know. Or
Yeah,
autism.
well, yeah, autism, whatever it is. Yeah. I used to like to cook, but my husband took over cooking basically when I was pregnant with my son because I couldn't cook. Not unless you wanted other things in it that in the food that weren't supposed to be there.
Yeah, the
Because I
smells of
had
cooking.
24/7, 365. The smells of cooking made me so sick. Yeah. I used to
She had,
run to the
you had more.
bathroom while he was
Wait,
cooking dinner, okay?
so you
And
had
I
morning,
would
noon, and
sit.
night. You had morning, noon, and night sickness.
Uh-huh.
Oof.
24/7, 365. Could not go out to eat, could not go to a restaurant, could not do any of that. I would get green, sick, and yeah.
Look. Look. There. Oh, Marcia just fell out.
Yeah, it poofed. I don't know why. It poofed. But yeah, I was sick the whole time. I was 9 months of that. All the way up until he was born. I swore he was the last, and he was the last. I wasn't going through that one again. Yeah. So, yeah, no. So my husband took over cooking when he was little, when I was pregnant with him, and never stopped until just when he started having memory problems. Now, I would go in and cook now and then when he wanted certain stuff done and he still hadn't what I call mastered it, like pork chops. And because he always made them too dry. And yeah, so it was funny. So he got upset when I started cooking all the time now. But
And
now
oh,
I don't like cooking for just one.
he'd be furious. I can't even go in my kitchen now.
No. Nope. And Tori's heard him say that. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Because he almost put aluminum foil on top of something inside the microwave. That would have been interesting. He did break a crock pot. He did break a coffee maker. Um, yeah. He did turn something on the stove that, thank God, I caught it before it was burnt completely and started a fire. Yeah. So I had to, he was not allowed in the kitchen. And yeah, it got bad.
Because Marcia shouldn't have to spend her night wondering if. Thank you,
I'm just,
Ray. Wondering if she's going to wake up to smoke in the house.
yeah. Or the smoke alarm going off crazy, or if it's already on fire, or yeah. I used to have to turn off, I have to throw the breaker to the oven, unplug the microwave, make sure all the appliances were unplugged, but yet they looked like they were still back in the area that they should be plugged, the cords. So yeah. Yeah. Yep.
That's all.
It's hard when you used to do stuff and now you can't either, you don't have the gumption, the strength, or whatever to do it. It's hard to give that up. Yeah, and he had to give it up. And he did not do that um, graciously. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because he just, it was, he, cancer and dementia of any kind, because there are many kinds of dementia, um, are insidious diseases. They really are. And with cancer, you've got a chance of a cure. With any dementia, you do not. It's so that's why I know, because after I had to quit chemo, he and I had sat down and had a long discussion because I told him, look, gave it my best shot. I can't do this, it'll kill me. I have to stop. So it's in the good Lord's hands now. And I was 87 pounds at that time, coming out of the ICU from the hospital. They finally let me out. They put me in a regular room, and then 2 days later, they let me go. And yeah. So we had a long discussion about what we wanted if we got into a situation that there is no cure. And so, yeah, I'm following what his wishes are. It hurts because nobody wants to go this way. Yeah. I already told my daughter that if I get dementia, get me into a state that allows uh, basically assisted death. And yes, that's what I want. I don't want to put somebody, I don't want to live that way, and I don't want to put the family through having to deal with me like this. This is killing my kids and me slowly. And I'd rather go out the other way, frankly. So yeah, we do better for our pets and animals than we do for our own families.
Yep, we absolutely do.
Yeah. So I told her, get me to a state that I can get it done, and that's what I want. Now, I've told both my kids this. Now all I have to do is pray that if it does happen, that they will do it. That's all I ask. Because frankly, I don't want to live like that either. He hasn't got a quality of life. It's an existence. And that's not living. So yeah.
Ray has a text from me now.
Okay. He said he sent you his phone number.
Mm-hmm. And I sent him a text.
Okay. So,
That way he has my number.
yes. Yeah, Sassy. And I agree. If your mom told you to get her someplace where she can do it, honey, I'm sorry to tell you, I agree with your mom. It's a hard thing to think of doing, but yeah. No. When you get to a certain age and you know that your time is limited, it could be tomorrow, it could be 10 years, but it's limited. You know, it's not like when you're in your 20s, 30s, and 40s and you still think you got years to go. You may not, but you think so because average lifespan, etc. But when you're up to my age, yeah, no, no. I've had a good life. Yeah. I'd rather go out. Yeah. Yeah. She doesn't have it, but if she developed it, yeah, we had this discussion. Yes, ma'am. I agree with you. You know what the best thing to do? Um, Tell your mom to write that down and sign it in her full legal name. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's your best thing to do. Doesn't have to be notarized, but have her completely write that out and sign it. And you keep it with her papers. Mm-hmm. Some states, I don't know. They may have to have it notarized. So, yeah, I don't know. Ray got your text, he said.
Yep. So now we have each other's numbers.
Yep. Good. She did that in front of her daughter and son-in-law. Good. Yep. Because once you get to a certain age, it's like, oh, honey, this is gravy time. You know, a lot of people don't live to my age. I'm 79 years freaking old.
My family usually lives into the mid 70s, but I don't know what's in store for me because my health is better than theirs.
Yeah, so you don't know. But,
Because by my age, they're all insulin dependent diabetics who are also on medication for blood pressure, cholesterol. So they're on diabetes meds, blood pressure meds, cholesterol meds, and stuff like that. And I'm not.
yeah,
So I'm
you got
on
to,
uncharted territory.
yeah. In your family tree, you're on uncharted territory. Yeah. That's
On both sides.
excellent, Sassy. She already did that in front of daughter and son-in-law, and she took it to
So
her lawyer for her. Good, Sassy. That's good thinking. I wish I'd have thought of that then, but I didn't. Yeah. All I find is I'm in relatively good health. My problem is I don't have the strength and stamina I used to have. Even of 3 years ago, it's different. And 3 years ago was approximately when my husband started down this path. Um, I noticed little things about 3 years ago. And what accelerated it so fast for him was he was married before, had 2 children, both girls. Um, in 2022, hang on, let me double check that. God, I always forget the frippin' year. Um, uh,
something like that, huh?
yeah. I'm trying to figure out. Let's see. Yeah. In 2022, the youngest stepdaughter died in January. And less than died like January 2nd or 3rd. And in December of the same year, the older one died. Yeah. I could tell the difference in when the first one died, you could tell. He was having trouble. He was starting to get forgetful on little things. But I didn't really think about it too much because, heck, he was like 86, 87. Okay? And he was 87. And then when the second one died, you could see it. By January, you could see the difference between December and January. Yeah. So, yeah. He's been going down ever since. But trauma, whether it be medical, emotional, or physical, somehow accelerates dementia. And that's been proven. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine it hurting you guys to hear your mom say that.
Yeah.
Or to read that she said that. But it's better to know and be able to honor her wishes than
Right.
to not know and have an argument over what you think she would want.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, both you and your sister knows what she wants.
Right.
And your daughter knows and your son-in-law knows. So
yeah,
her wishes hopefully will be able to be carried out.
Right.
But yeah, we've always talked about that of not wanting to exist. If I can't live, I don't want to be.
Mm-hmm. If you've got a disease that you got a chance of being cured, give it a shot. If you make it, fine. If you've got something that is not curable, you know it's not curable. If you can live for a little while still doing certain things, that's fine. But when you get to that point that you're just going to be either having to have somebody wait on you 24/7 or you're going to be a vegetable, oh God, why do we do that to our elderly people or to anybody? We
Let
don't
people
do
make that decision. Yeah.
Yes, we should let people make that decision. We are better. We take care of our pets better than we take care of our elderly people.
And you know what's funny is at one time, I don't know how it is now, when children were born, or when the mother was still carrying, if the child had certain conditions, they would try to urge her to terminate the pregnancy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because why would you want to bring something disabled into the world? But then if you grow old and become disabled, they won't let you go with dignity.
Right.
And that was one of the hardest things I told you before when our friend decided to not undergo any more treatments.
Yeah.
And just go into hospice and let himself go.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a quick minute to be able to accept that. That was what he was going to do. He wasn't going to fight. And that was me having to check myself as to why was it upsetting me. And it was selfishness.
Mm-hmm.
Was the only reason. It had nothing to do with his quality of life.
Right. It was you're not wanting to let go. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to check myself before we went to go see him.
Mm-hmm.
Because while he was still very with it, he wanted all the people he considered family to get together with him at the hospice facility.
Mm-hmm.
So he could say what he needed to say.
The lady who got me back into sewing, after so many years I wasn't sewing. And that's why I got the professionals, the industrial sewing machine and all that kind of stuff. When they couldn't cure her. She was in her mid-90s. I mean, she was going to yoga. Hello, she could put her leg behind her head.
Oh,
I have a picture of her at 93 putting her leg behind her head. Okay?
Lord.
Woman was fantastic. But her body, all of a sudden, she started not feeling good. And she wound up she had some problems. They took her into the hospital. She was getting short of breath. She was getting weaker. And they said her kidneys were starting to fail. She came out of the hospital. She did not want anything else done. She went home. She saw everybody she wanted to see. Let them know. Everybody knew people were coming by to see. And when she finally got to the point that she couldn't get out of bed, they said only certain people in. I was one of them. I went to see her one time during that time. Told her I loved her dearly. Thanked her for everything. Thanked her for being my second mom. And I left. 3 days after that, she passed away quietly. Not in pain. She just passed away. And yeah, that woman was 95 when she died. At 95, she had every generation under the sun that was kicking at her funeral. There was standing room only, and this was not a small chapel. There was over 300 people there that adored this woman. There were young kids there. There were older people there. There were people my age. There were teenagers there. There were some in their 20s, 30s, 40s. Every generation, literally, was accounted for. And my basically best girlfriend that lives down here, we would take her out to lunch all the time. We used to celebrate her birthday. We'd take her out for her birthday every year. And they had a montage of pictures of everybody, and they sat there and they asked us, because every year we went to take her to birthday, we had the waiter take a picture of us, the three of us, wishing her happy birthday with her little cake or whatever we had for her birthday there with her. They took every one of those years and put it up in the montage, all right, one after the other, of the three of us. And my girlfriend and I just started bawling.
Wow.
I mean, the woman was fantastic. She really was. And she's still missed.
Oh yeah.
As a
There's
matter of
people.
fact, her daughter is one of the Yappies, which is
Ah,
that group of friends that I have. Yeah, her daughter. Yeah. Okay, Hannah's got to run. Her stomach is rebelling. Oh, Hannah.
okay.
Damn it, Hannah. Get feeling better. So,
Thank
yeah.
you for stopping by, Hannah, and hanging out as long as you could.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry you're not feeling good. Doggone it, Hannah. Tell yourself to get better. So, yeah, it's crazy. But she picked her own way to die, too, you know?
Yeah, and to a degree, yeah, they do. They do let people just do their thing, but
Mm-hmm.
to a degree.
Yeah. They said the only thing they could do with her, but the rest of her body was shutting down, and she knew that, too. They said they could give her a kidney transplant. She says, "Are you kidding? I'm 95 years old."
And
And
what
she
kind of
says,
quality of life would she have afterwards?
yeah, not only that, she says, every other things are starting to go slowly too. She says, "Why waste a kidney on me at 95 when somebody younger could use it and use it for years when I've only got maybe a couple of years? They could use it for a whole lot longer." She says, "That is," and she says, "And would I even make it out of surgery?" She
Yeah,
says,
that.
"And that's a waste." Yeah, and that's what she told him. So she went home. Yeah.
And that's a choice you have. You get to make.
Yeah. Yep.
Picking thread. Hmm.
And the daughter is one of my friends, and the granddaughter is a nurse. She's actually got a doctorate in nursing. Um, and so she um, was with her grandma when she died. She was taking care of her. White Indo likes the necklace you sent her. She says she really likes it.
Awesome. Just remember, if I sent you something that has a chain on it, the likelihood of the chain being real metal is slim. Well, it's metal, but gold, silver, no. And if I send you stones, they're questionable. Okay. Not all whites are equal, folks.
No, no, all whites are not equal in whiteness.
Well, this one's weird because it looks really white,
Mm-hmm.
but it gives off a gray white when I put it up against the other one.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yep.
These give off almost a slight yellow tone. These
Mm-hmm.
give off a slight
Gray.
gray tone. So I'm going to have to lay them on the leather and see
Yeah.
what I like.
Mm-hmm.
Look, here's a scrap right here. You just peel off this tape. Keep this piece of tape so I can tape the strips down.
Now, how do you know which one you're keeping?
Because I'm smart.
Oh, okay.
I'm smart like that.
Okay.
And when it gets down to it, it may not even make a difference when I get to it at this level.
Monica says, No virgin white? LOL. Yeah, right.
The raw dog, you don't get anything virgin.
No, raw dog doesn't get anything virgin.
Yeah, see, when I put them on here, you can't tell the difference.
No, you really can't.
I'm gonna check them under black light.
The
and
one on the outside
see that
is
one.
the very that one on the very outside. Yeah, toward your fingernails is, I think, looks the whitest. Is that a gray white or is that a yellowy white?
That's a
Creamy.
yellowy white. Oh no! Now this makes a difference.
What time do you want to start trimming?
Oh ho ho!
This one glows under black light.
It's not Christmas.
Ooh,
That's actually pretty.
The other one really doesn't.
no, it doesn't.
I think this one, it would be the better one for him.
Yep.
Because I can see him walking around putting the black light on his hat.
Oh
and making
yeah.
it glow.
Yep.
So yeah, the gray white. It's hard to make it because it makes it look funny. But the gray white glows under the black light more.
Yeah.
Can't see it there. You can see it when I put one strand down, but not there.
Yeah.
But when I'm looking at it
Yeah.
here, the two gray white ones look better.
Mm-hmm.
Even under the different.
Were you going to use the left one or the second from the left?
These two are the same,
Oh, those two are the same ones? Okay.
and those two are the same. Yeah, I just
Mhm.
looped it. You can see where I
Oh,
looped
okay.
it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I see.
So yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Picked.
Okay. Yep.
So these go in his raw doggy bucket.
Mm-hmm.
So
Have you got raw dog on there?
It's time for the
Did you name that bucket yet?
yeah, I need to put a piece of tape on it to hold it up right. Actually, I'll take one of these
to the top.
because when I put them on the shelf,
Uh-huh.
I
You can
stack
see
them
who,
like this.
and then you can pick out which one she wants.
See,
You put it on the shelf?
Yep, accomplished.
I still have a few pieces to put in here.
Yeah.
I'm not walking today. Oh, not with my back hurting like it is right now.
Okay.
Will you take these? And there's a box right over there full of threads.
I know.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Yay.
No,
Got
that was
that?
the only one I'd pulled.
That's mission accomplished on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can see him walking around with a light and shine it on it. I can just see him do it.
Friday night on
yeah.
Robbie's.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can see him putting his head like right here,
Mm-hmm.
holding the flashlight on his head with his head right here going, look at my hat. Look at this.
Yeah.
Especially
Turn
with
out
that
the lights,
stitching-
guys. Turn out the lights.
Yeah, especially with the stitching on the brim, it's going to really show.
Mm-hmm.
Gopher. People are. Who's in my freezer?
That was me in the fridge.
Okay. Topher must have run off.
Okay, Hannah. Hannah, you got to get better, honey. Don't like you got. Have you got a bug?
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of that bug. Tell it to go away.
Oh dear Lord!
And they're on the loose.
The monkeys that the truck full of monkeys, they were infected, hepatitis
C, herpes, and COVID.
hepatitis C, herpes, and COVID is what they were infected with.
What truck full of monkeys?
The truck full of monkeys that wrecked in Mississippi,
Oh my God.
and some of the monkeys got out.
I think all the monkeys got out.
And so they've got monkeys running around that are infected with hepatitis C, herpes, and COVID.
Because from the looks of the picture, the trailer that was transporting them overturned and it completely split the trailer open.
There might have been some up toward the very front if they were in individual cages. Some of the cages didn't.
I don't know.
But yeah,
And it looked like the truck.
they caught a
rolled.
few of them so far.
Where did they come from?
That I do not know. Says monkeys.
They
were
haven't released. It had to be some research facility.
Yeah, the
They
truck
had-
overturned.
They were 100
Yeah.
miles from Jackson, Mississippi. Not clear what caused the truck to overturn. Video showed monkeys crawling through tall grass on the side of Interstate 59. Wooden crates labeled. They were in wooden crates.
Oh. Labeled.
Yeah, they're
Live animals. They
Yeah.
were in wooden crates labeled live animals.
they had to be med labs.
We're
Yeah.
from Tulane University.
Where?
Tulane.
Tulane University.
Oh, shit. Yep. Yeah, they were experimental lab monkeys. Yep.
They're aggressive to humans and they require PPE to handle. It's not clear how many monkeys were originally in the truck or how many were killed. The driver of the truck relayed that the monkeys were dangerous and posed a threat to humans, and that it took appropriate actions after being given that information.
Oh, Tulane is going to be in deep shit now.
Yeah, transporting them in wooden crates.
They should have had them in metal
Mm-hmm.
crates
Mm-hmm.
that were locked, not just wooden crates.
And I feel sorry for the monkeys being lab monkeys and
Not yours.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know.
being subjected to that kind of stuff.
2 hours ago, one of the news stations said at least one monkey on the loose.
Because someone saw one. So, but they're going to have to go out. What they're going to do is they're going to get a hunting team together,
Yeah, they're going to go out and shooting monkeys. Yeah.
and they're going to have to go shoot them and bag them.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what Robbie was doing with the infected birds that were falling out of the sky.
Right.
It's
Mm-hmm.
reading through the headlines of all these different news outlets. They're like, it's a bunch of, a lot of, one.
Some-
USA Today says lab monkey escaped after truck crashes in Mississippi. One remains on the loose.
Yeah,
So there's
won my ass. Yeah. I bet you it's more than that. But I'll tell you what, like my son-in-law, when the bird flu was going around, he would find a bird dead on the property. He'd go get a bag. Thank God he had burlap bags and paper bags. He'd take a glove, a surgical glove, and pick it up, put it in the bag, and go put bag and all in their burn barrel, and he'd light it.
Well, we were there when it was going on in Florida, and Robbie took the tractor
Mm-hmm.
and Scooter was wearing a bandana across his face and masked up and gloved up to the gloves that go up like up here, elbow
Right.
glove.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Robbie was driving the truck, and we were Jeff and I were walking, and we were spotting them.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like here, and Z was out there too. Here's one, and Scott was picking them up and throwing them in the tractor, and then Robbie took them over to the burn pile.
Yeah.
So I will not name the specific news outlet, but they say after the wreck, which happened north of Heidelberg, I guess. I don't know how you say that, but whatever. Multiple rhesus monkeys escaped the community. The monkeys are approximately 40 pounds. They are aggressive to humans and require yeah, we already read all that. It's funny because they say the animals carry hepatitis C, herpes, and COVID, but then later down says, we're continuing to look for one monkey that is still on the loose. The sheriff's office wrote in a post, do not approach the monkeys if you see one.
Yeah, we're looking for one monkey, but don't approach any of them monkeys if you see one of them.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
university,
Sassy Cat says same thing happened in South Carolina last year.
the university said, Tulane National Biomedical Research Center provides its non-human primates to other research organizations to advance scientific discovery. The primates in question belong to another entity and are not infectious. Please explain to me how they are carrying hepatitis C, herpes, and COVID, but they're not infectious.
Yeah, bullshit.
Absolutely they are.
I call bullshit on that.
We're actively collaborating with local authorities and will send a team of animal care experts to assist as needed. School officials did not confirm the number of monkeys that escaped, the number of monkeys killed, and the number of monkeys that remain caged. Officials say they've been in contact with an animal disposal company to quote unquote help handle the situation.
We're hiring a company to go out there and hunt the monkeys.
Yeah,
is what
but
they
only
said.
one. But only one still out there. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
And the school's being vague.
But if you see one of them, don't approach it.
Yeah.
But they're not infectious. They're just carrying these diseases.
Yeah, they're not infectious. They just have herpes, Hep C, and COVID.
COVID. Yeah, right.
Ay, ay, ay.
I saw that through Twitter. And I had to go look it up because I was like, yeah, surely this is a joke, right? I went and Googled it and was like,
Crapola. And we are late. It is 9:51.
I'm going
Two.
to bed. I have a very
Two.
busy.
Okay, the last comment came in at 9:51. So I'm going to tell everybody to hurry up, go get your bio break, wash your hands with soap and water, and dry them. And listen to my daughter scream in the background because I'm thinking her eldest child, just scared the heebie-jeebies out of her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my
Which
ankle
he
hurts.
likes to do.
Lily, do you need to borrow this?
Nope. These are really big for everyone.
I asked her if she needed this to beat him with, and she said, no, these are E for everyone.
These are rated E for everyone.
Yeah. Yes, he is. He loves jump scaring people. But after you go get your bio break and wash your hands with
Yes.
soap and water, don't be nasty. Then you go get your snack, get your drink, slide on over to Tully's in a pod, and give her a Zen raid. And just raid her and show her some Zen, please. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming and hanging out with me. We've had some good conversations. I might wind up punching the holes in these tomorrow while Ravi and them are having a conversation. I don't know. I do need to get the list together for those that want to do leather care next weekend, because we are going to be cleaning and conditioning Jacket. And I'll even go over inspecting.
Yay! Finally.
I'll even go over inspecting for damage. Yeah, I'll just need to bring a garbage bag down and put it over this, because you would protect your surface. You wouldn't do it on your wooden table without protecting it, because
Right.
it can be messy. But I'll show you guys how to do a little leather care, and hope it interests somebody.
Crimson
So-
said she'd love to watch that. Yeah. You learn how to take care of your leather? Sure.
And I will write up a list of different options of things to use, and definitely doing it as a cost efficient manner. But I will probably name some more not cost efficient manners or products. Yeah, it's upstairs. I have to remember to take a picture of it when I get upstairs. So I'm going to go and relax my body and go to bed.
Yeah.
Because while it doesn't seem like going to a doctor's appointment is a big deal, sitting in traffic, and that stress is a big deal.
Yeah, especially when it took you 3 times as long to get home as it took you to get there.
We left here a little bit after 1 and got home at 6.
Yeah.
I was inside talking to the doctor less than 30 minutes. So, hi, Monica. Everybody have a good night. Like I said, go on over there, give Lisa some Zen, give her a Zen raid. And I will talk to you all tomorrow on Get Swamped, but here Thursday. Have a wonderful one now. Bye for now.
Bye, all.